Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So it is the day after Christmas, and I was remembering a year ago on my birthday, which is actually tomorrow, Tanny Raw, who, if you haven't heard of her, she's a social media phenomenon on every social media platform, and you should look her up. She is all things health. She actually wrote me on my birthday and said, hi, I can tell that you're not on your game. I can see it in your eyes. And I was like, wait, what? What in the world? I felt like when the house fell in The Wizard of Oz and like crushed the witch. I was like, wait, this Tanny Raw person isn't allowed to write me? It was so funny. I think she's amazing. And she has 110,000 followers on social media. And she dared to take a moment to tell me, little minion, one of her tiny little flock, hey, Juliana, I can see in your eyes you're not on your game. Is that brilliant? All right, well, it was completely true, and it freaked me out, and I got right on my game. And it wasn't much later that I went ahead and did the 45-week challenge to the new year. But here I am a day before my birthday, and I'm off my game. I've never been able to slip once this year without thinking, is a house going to drop? Is Tanny Raw watching? So I thought I'll beat her to it and just say, you guys, I slipped. The good thing is, though, I have grown. Like a year ago, when she finally said, you look like you're off your game, I don't know how bad I'd been slipping her for how long. I did not have the tools that I have this year. So this year, with all of my tools, if I do falter, it's usually for just one meal, or maybe one day. It certainly isn't a week or a month or months, as it had been in the past. So I want to use you as my confessional and say, hey, I slipped. It's uncomfortable. That's the main thing. It's so darn uncomfortable. I would rather just eat light and lovely, because I actually have a bed, one of those beds that raises up, and I will actually raise that bed up. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't think I'll actually have acid reflux or anything, but I come from horrific acid reflux, which was part of the reason I purchased that bed in the first place. And what was so terrible was, much like my asthma, which I shared about in the video yesterday, and just my inability to breathe, the acid reflux was literally, I was drowning in acid reflux. I mean, I was burning my esophagus so bad. I sounded like a 3-pack-a-day smoker, like all the time. And I didn't realize it was from acid reflux. I thought it was, I didn't even know. I was in serious denial, I'll put it that way. But finally the doctor was like, you know what, we're going to have to put you on medication for acid reflux. And I'm like, no way. I would wake up drowning in the night so bad, and then trying to get my breath over the burning acid. Scared to death. And it would come out my nose. Like, seriously, oh, God, I poisoned myself so bad. God is so merciful that I found a better way to live. And it was just so awful. And he meant it. He's like, you're going to have to get, surgery, because you're going to have ulcerations in your esophagus from all of the acid. And I was in such denial. That is not my case. I think I've had acid reflux once in the last year and a half. But I had it all the time, and it just scares me. I can't go back. I can't go back. But I still have that bed. And when I'm uncomfortable, I notice that I prop myself up. I don't have to be scared if I'm eating right. Darn it. Wow. Wow. Anyway, I'm not waiting for Miss Raw to say my eyes aren't looking as fresh as they could be. I'm going to know that I stopped myself within one meal, and that my goal is to stop myself maybe with one compulsive bite in which I can say, oh, this doesn't work for me, and stop. But even better, to just abstain completely and choose not to eat until I'm in a safe situation. I'm still super affected by the people around me. It's sad. I'm affected by their mood swings. I wish I wasn't. I'm affected by their food choices. I wish I wasn't. I still falter when people around me are pouting over food. I'm still on that border where I will just go, well, I'm not that vegan. Like, can you be sort of pregnant? I mean, either you're vegan or you're not, right? Oh my goodness. It's all right. It's all right. God is merciful. It is a time for miracles, and I'm still open. And thank you for letting me share. All right, my friends, like if you like, join us if you haven't. Today's my last day of 53. What? 54 is going to be amazing. And the year 2020 is going to be full of clarity and wellness. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.